Bring up the other recording, yes. See, my British isn't quite as good as I would like it to be. It's getting there, but it's not quite what I'd like it to be. I'm mostly talking to British people to try and learn the dialects. But as far as I can do, I try. I try to have the dialect down as best I can. I've always been, I do a really well posh accent, but I can't really do anything else, really. But I try. I very much try. Though it's not quite the one it's not quite what I'm proudest of. I have worked on my Scottish accent for quite some time. I think the more I speak, actually physically speak to British people and people from England, I can learn and get into speaking it. Yeah, I've noticed that. I have noticed that it is quite harder. Oh, are you kidding me? No. I've noticed that it's quite the mix. I just completely ruined this fight because my teleport move takes me outside of the fight's range, and so it destroys all the. Well, I'm glad you are. You think that. Thank you. I'm really glad I don't have my camera on right now because I don't like people seeing me blush. And that is what is happening right now. Identify. We'll equip those boots because no more patchwork shoes. Yay!
Sorry, should have been more cautious.
Oh no, not the cinnamon roll.
Friends who died because of her.
Nose.
Find Sergeant Knox and tell him what happened.
We will,
Ask
darling.
him to
We
check
will.
on my mother from time to time.
We absolutely will, darling.
You
just hang in
have
there.
to stop her. Lord Neverember is no saint, but he's better than the alternative. If Neverember fails here, Valindra will rule Neverwinter. Find Sergeant Knox. He's one of Neverember's guards, one of the good ones. You must stop.
All right. I will have to work on that one. The common. So letter, it would sound more like this. Sounds more a little less enunciation, a little more I don't know how to put it. A little less refined, but still enough where you can understand it.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Sergeant Knox. This city owes you a
How's
debt
that?
of gratitude. Please, follow me. Many of the citizens here wish to thank you personally.
Alright, that sounds
Follow me.
about what I can do. I can try
We
that.
lost a lot of good people today.
Yeah. It's also going to be more learning dialect because I studied Scottish and posh accents with a dialect coach for like 2 years, so I can try, but it's all a little
Heard about
a little hard when you learn
Lord
the more
Neverember has asked me to take charge of organizing
because you have to enunciate when you're on stage. I did theatre for about 4 years, I would
Part
still
of that
love to
charge
perform
is
and
hiring brave adventurers like
do
yourself.
the
Defeat
stage
threats
theatre, but
before they
it's
end
not.
up
There's
at
not
our
a lot of
gates.
money. It's not a lot of money. One moment. One moment. Oh wow. Alright, alright. Well, I guess
To that end, please look at the chest
I guess
for a
I'll
token of
have
my
to
appreciation
continue
for your
to
efforts.
work on my more common English accent, as opposed to the very posh one that I have now. I haven't really, again, talked to a lot of English people. I've been around a lot of Kiwis, a lot of people from New Zealand, a lot of people from Australia. Those are the accents I'm used to, and I hung out with a Scottish guy when I did theatre, so that was how I learned the Scottish accent with him and my dialect coach.
Look into it for me. I've told the gate guards you're coming. He'll let you into the vault.
Okay, so we're going up here to try and common London Essex. Alright. Alright. I think your voice is quite pretty, actually. I don't know. I didn't say that when you were streaming, but I do. I know you don't quite like your voice, but I think your voice is very pretty, actually.
One of the other guards went to check on it, but he should have been back by now. I have to guard the entrance, but I'll let you through. Find the source of those noises and look for Quartermaster Otis. He'll know what's happening.
One moment, I'm checking my text messages. Alright. Yeah. Well, it's the truth. So, there's that. I don't quite like my real voice, which is why about a big reason I really like theatre. I like playing someone else. So also a really big reason I like D&D, because I like being able to switch into a character and out of a character and be able to speak in one voice and then switch over to another and be able to roll my R's and be a dwarf and be that pluckish little Scottish man that everybody sees the dwarf as, and then I can turn into a gnome really easily. They speak really quickly and their voices are really squeaky and high. You hear it in the fact that they're so small and they talk so fast because they're so quick, and some of them can be really loud and some of them can be really quiet. And then you get the halflings, which are more in my opinion, you get the simple southern person from the United States. That's what because halflings are big farming communities and all that. It's learning that maybe if you don't like who you are, you can find somebody in a character that you play or that, because that's all we are as people is characters and masks we show to others, and through those masks we as a person will never show someone the true person that's inside of us. We can only show them what they see of us, and our actions and our our deeds are what they will judge us for, because that is all they will ever know us for. Which is just what we do. And I apologize for getting suddenly philosophical on you, but it is like 4 in the morning and I have yet to sleep, so I may or may not tend to do that. And also, if I very easily transition between accents, it's because I will. Some of this game is not voice acted, and I will give them voices. I will give characters that don't have voices. Oh well, I am glad that you. But anyone who's not voice acted, which a lot of the NPCs in this game, which is for a free game, is amazing. Which also, yeah, this is free to play. Neverwinter is a free to play MMO that you can get. Just plugging that. For a free game, like, there's a lot of detail put into this. There are very few NPCs that aren't voice acted. And I will always voice act non-voice acted characters. So you may get the general gist of 1 or 2 voices that I do for specific races, but they will always have like a different dialect or different inflection to them. Like for larger characters, I may do a deeper accent and a bit slower speech, or someone that I perceive as maybe being a little smarter than everyone else might have a more posh accent, a more uppity, look down their nose at you accent, or speak in a manner of where once you're done speaking with them, you don't understand whether you should be offended or just understand that's how they are, because they're. It's just how life is sometimes.
They almost got to it. Then they angered the dead resting in the lower vaults. They're fighting each other down there right now. I sealed them in behind the hidden entrance to the lower vaults. There's a secret switch in the bookcase on the back wall. Stop the Nashers before they get the crown.
I imagine that our beautiful tiefling speaks like this. Her accent switching a little between Spanish, a little between English. Beautifully, eloquently spoken, but quite hissing in her speech. Her opinion of most things is lackluster. That is one of my few skills in life. I overthink literally everything. It's like that, parenting, and making food. And obviously, at least in your opinion, voices. I personally don't think I'm the greatest, but I have a lot to look up to. My favorite voice actors are Matthew Mercer, Taliesin Jaffe, these people that have been doing it for years, and I put myself on that level because if I don't aspire to something, I will never become better than what I am now. I attempt to be able to do female and male voices, and I understand that it's harder, but I think I can manage it from time to time. Speak a little softer, or a little more brash sometimes even. For the more warrior-like female in a fantasy setting. Oh yes, I do quite aim. I aim quite high.